Hey friend, hey. Welcome back to Looking for a Sign. That's Jay, your favorite spiritual life coach. We're getting ready to do weekly vibe. All right. So this is anywhere where we're talking about any type of warning, heads up, or anything the spirit feels like that you need to know right now at this. So up first is the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. If you have any of these placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter, Uranus, whatever. Okay, if this message resonates with you, it's for you. Remember, we are going to have an extended where you get 2 additional messages that did not come up in this reading. You get your love messages and your career messages. Okay. All right. So we have Between Worlds by the book and Blessed. So Between Worlds talks about a transformation. You're not necessarily in the energy that you were before. You're maybe 1 or 2 steps out of your comfort zone, but you're not fully into something else. So why is Between Worlds here? Ooh. You're in the process of attracting something or elevating in some way. Definitely Libra, Taurus, as you hear. Okay. The energy that I'm here is for some of you guys, you're 1 foot out and 1 foot out. Okay. It's giving the energy of you may be feeling pressured to step your game up at work or take a higher position at work. For some of you, you just feel like the work is not equal day, or you just may feel like you've outgrown this job. You may be looking for a position at this time. This Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I cannot say this enough. If you feel stuck or in a transformation at this time, okay, or transition when it comes to your work, okay, or keeping stuck, I ask you to yourself that, well, I can't right now, or maybe it's today. This spread here is showing that you need to make the decision. You're one foot out, and only you can take that foot out and put it to where you're 10 toes down. Because I do see that there is a new job blessing opportunity for you, but you have to take. Yeah, this means whatever offer you're going to be coming into, it is connected to stability, but there's some type of tower moment, unexpected event that happens before then. Yeah. So now is the time to take the steps to change your situation. Just because you've taken 1 or 2 steps to change it, nothing's going to change. So that's like somebody who started updating their resume but haven't finished. If you haven't finished, go ahead and finish and start submitting. It's kind of giving that vibe. Okay, by the book, that talks about the energy that you put out is the energy that you receive back. Okay, it's also like universal law. Okay, karmic justice is giving vibe. By the book. Why is by the book here? I don't know if somebody's been bothering you. They're about to get their behind handed to them. Currently on a path right now where you feel like you're obligated to make certain choices or obligated to make certain decisions. I feel like what you don't see is that these decisions that you're going to be making, or these choices that you're making, they're honestly destined for you to make them, or you're supposed to make them. Because there's just a bigger purpose for you that you may be too afraid to jump into on your own. there's something that you may be making because you don't want to, you're taking too long to make a decision. It's almost like the universe is going to make the decision for. This is giving an energy of like you're being forced in the direction of your purpose or forced in the direction that you need to go because you've been ignoring doing what you're supposed to do. But I don't know why I got like somebody. Yeah, that's what, because I was about to say. And if somebody has been trying to make your life a little bit difficult or try to put you in a position, it's like somebody is trying to compete with you for some reason. I feel like trying to compete with you, but while they're trying to compete with you, they're not doing the work. And you're not competing with anybody but yourself, so you're doing the work. So whatever this is or whatever this means to you, it's like you end up coming on top simply because you're doing the work and you're mastering. This person is trying to master what they think you're working on. Yeah. This could just have to do with somebody who doesn't want you to look like you're getting the upper hand, or they're trying to prevent you or throw a wrench in your plans or cause chaos. It's not going to work. And ironically, it's given the energy of like if they would have focused more on strengthening themselves, it may have. It's like they're unaware of what weaknesses are because they refuse to do the work while you're strengthening yourself. If they were able to get away with something before, they're not going to be able to get with it again. It's given because you're going to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So somebody should do something to you that worked in the past, but this time it's going to have a completely different because you're prepared. Why is blessed here? Why is blessed? What is this? I feel like you're going to be getting some type of good news. I get an energy of somebody is trying to knock you off your game. Somebody does not want you to be successful. It's like they're trying to cause issues. Why is this Five of Swords? Why is this Five of Swords here? Somebody does not want you to get just dues. Wants you to. It's like somebody wants you to stay who you were in the past. And who you were in the past may have been somebody who was afraid to take risk and afraid to like stand in their power. They want you in your head. They don't want you to feel like you can accomplish something or do something. The Two of Cups, I get an energy. It's because they're not with you anymore. Somebody's going to want you to work with them or to be open to working with them, or at least having a mutual respect or being on good terms. But I'm really getting an energy. It's because I don't. How do they know this? How do they know this? What is this Page of Wands? How do they know this? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. They're not giving me a definite answer of how they know this. Like somebody knows that you have a new job or a new opportunity or your manifestations are coming through. I feel like somebody just knows you're leveling up or you're upgrading in your life in some way. Because 3 and 1, that's 4, 4, that's 6. Yeah. Be careful who you're telling your business to, who you're sharing things with, and what you're posting. Somebody knows that you're being blessed with something that is upgrading you, leveling you up. And it's like they want a piece of the pie, but y'all are not on good terms, or they want you to help them out, or they want you to be open to working with them, or having a mutual respect for them, because it's like that's the only way that they'll benefit from this. There's some type of blessing you're getting that somebody can't touch, or that somebody can't and it could not, it's not just money. It also feels like a new opportunity, a new job, and they're just a little salty because y'all are either not on good terms or there's no way for them to have access to it. That's weird. Okay. That's weird. What was the other card? Oh. All right, let's do water signs. So for water signs, we have Treasure Island, Message in a Bottle, and Poised. Treasure Island. Why is Treasure Island here? Treasure Island. Look up the spiritual meaning of starfish. You're not going to see some type of opportunity that is going to come in for you. I feel like you guys are going to have a hard time trying to decide, because whatever this opportunity is, there's a lot of commitment that comes with it. But I feel like you guys are going to make the right, you guys are going to make the right decision. For some of you guys, this is a job or it's something connected to money. Your manifestations are on the other side of committing to something. Rather, it is committing to a goal, a manifestation, an opportunity, or just simply doing what you said you were going to do. This is material things start to align and show up as you show up for yourself. But with the Hierophant, it's like you're using your wisdom. It's like the traditional, like, you show up, you work, you go, like, I don't know how else to put it, because it's given routine. Thank you, Spirit. Get routine. There's a routine that you need to stay to. It's like you need to stay the course. You don't even see that is the path towards blessings that you don't even know are waiting for you to have access to them. I know that sounds weird, but you could be going through something right now where you just feel like you're being divinely called to move in a path. And it's a very mystical time for you right now, where you may not understand all these messages and things that you're getting, but you're definitely getting signs and synchronicities to move a certain kind of way. But they're making me feel like it's not complicated. It's not complicated. So don't complicate it. So what they mean by that is it's as simple as staying the course. That's what, like, I kept getting traditional. Like, it's as simple as staying the course. You don't have to do all these initiations and do all these things in order to bring this in. If this resonates for you, it's like this really is as simple as staying the course, getting your emotions under control, your mental under control, staying the course. And there are huge blessings that are waiting for you that you don't even, because with the Two of Swords, it's giving me like you don't even know that these blessings are even options that are available to you, and you're not supposed to know because you have to. They're a reward of staying the course, whatever that means. Message in a bottle. All right. If you're struggling with financial stability, that is getting ready to change. There is some type of balance that is being allotted to you, but it comes with a change of perspective when it comes to something. Some of you guys are getting a new car this year. Some of you guys, your ancestors or maybe trying to contact you, or you may be getting messages from people from your past. Why should they care? Okay. That makes sense. All right. Ooh. All right. I knew it. You may be getting divine messages that it's giving an energy of like somebody's stability is stagnant. Why? Because of something that they did to you that you may have known that they did to you, but it's like it's giving, if they've been trying to take money from you, hide money from you, or just there's some type of stability or something of the sort, them trying to keep up with the lie, or they're pretending like they have money, and they really don't. Them trying to keep up with the lie, they're no longer going to be able to. You may be getting divine messages or some type of messages that, especially if this is somebody who took certain blessings from you, because with the Death card and the Temperance, it's giving, because it's the Death card, the Temperance, and the I'm about to say the Chaperone, the Chariot. It's giving the energy of like your blessings are being returned to you. Take what resonates. Because with Message in a Bottle, it's giving, like I said before, somebody wanting to reach out and come together with you. It's like somebody knows that they're getting some type of karma, or something is happening in their life the way that it is because of something that they did to you, or the way they went about something. And they may be, because it's giving monitoring spirit, they may be coming back in just to see if you know, I cannot make this up. Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands. That's the Seven of Wands. Especially if you've blocked this person. This person is trying to figure out where their blessing went, if it went back to you. And so they're also trying to figure out if you know, because it's giving like the obstacles that were in the way are moved out the way. It's giving like Six of Wands. They want to know if they've been exposed for a fraud. They want to know if, like, I can't explain it. It's just a strong feeling of, do you know what I did? Is this being taken from me because you took it back? Or is spirit giving me a consequence? I need to find out what's going on with water sign placement to find out if they know anything. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I need to know if water sign placement knows anything. They're kind of spying on you, seeing if you're doing any subliminal messages, things of that sort. But they're definitely, I knew it. Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles. they're not going to apologize unless they know that you know something. So be careful with any type of communication that you have that's coming in. Somebody is trying to figure out if you know something that they did. They could have taken it's going to be different for everybody, but they took something from you that they knew that they shouldn't have, or they didn't give you something, or they delayed something. They did something. It's going to be different for everybody, but they did something to you, and their money has become stagnant because of it. Their stability has become stagnant because of it, and now they're trying to see if it has energetically been redirected to you. And if it has been redirected to you, they want to know, is it because you think, or is it spirit that took it? What happened? Because if it's you that knows what they did, I want to come in and apologize. Hey, how you doing? You know, bye. Okay, let me write that down. All right, we have poised here. So for poised, what do you have for poised? Why is that here? Ooh. Because of some type of painful ending or something you've gone through, you're much wiser for it and you have closure because of it. Somebody here does not have closure, and they may be coming in. What is going on? What did somebody do to you? Because it's giving somebody tried to leave something open so that they could come in and get closure. They want access to you. It's like their putting their foot in the door so that they always have some sort of access to you. So they may not have given you the proper closure. But I feel like this, I don't know why, but it's giving an energy of either you're dating again, you're open to dating, or there's something different about you, the type of people you date. It's like, I don't know, there's something different about you. There's a level up, a glow up, or something that is taking place with you. It's giving, I know my worth now. It's kind of giving like some breakthrough. You see things, something from a different perspective. I don't know why people want to temperature check you, but this week, be careful of people reaching out to you. It's giving a lot of energy of people wanting to temperature check you because for whatever reason, you look worth investing in now. Not that you weren't worth investing in before, but there's something about you and this glow up that makes this person feel like they can get something out of your glow up. So maybe it's the connections, maybe it's the kind of money you make, may feel, like you're just more on the type of ish they're looking for, and they haven't been able to find somebody who moves like you. I don't know, but it's giving, there is some type of glow up that is making this person really look at you like, oh wow, they really did that. But their issue is you have received closure. They thought that not giving you closure would have left access open to you. They're afraid that now leveled up past them. They're wondering if there are like, who's entertaining you. I don't know, because it's just giving, before you get too much dip on your chip, hey, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's also giving from a work standpoint too. if you have finished school, finished college, finished your resume, it's giving, they don't want you to, I hate to say this, but if this resonates for you as far as a job, it's like they don't want you to have a job where you can find the balance that you're wanting. Rather it's balance within yourself, or rather it's balance like home and work life balance. They don't want you to realize that you absolutely can be paid more or get more money for the same type of job. It's like they just don't want you to realize that there are people that are willing to work with you. Because if you do, yeah, then you won't want to stay. Because who would? Yeah, Page of Sword. Look, just somebody wants to keep you right where you're at because it's benefiting them in some way. They don't want you to find other options at the moment. So I feel like if you're not sure if you have other options available to you, you will. And when you do, you're definitely going to want out. And that's what this person is afraid of, or what this job is afraid of. So just make sure that you're moving in silence because they're watching you anyway. Okay. All right, Earth signs. We have co-create, go the distance, and soulmates. So we have co-create. Why is co-create here for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Why is co-create here? If stability is something that you are soul searching and trying to master at this time, I feel like you are going to find it quickly. By co-creating, by getting out of your head and co-creating with the universe, with God, with spirit. It's giving, they don't want you to go to be all the way right, all the way left. You're finding how to find stability by balancing, by balance. You're also finding a way to bring stability to you. I know this sounds really corny, but it's giving, your soul may be guiding you in a direction. And the sooner that you stop trying to put a voice and logic to that and just move in it, you find it is much quicker. They want you to be more of a visionary right now. See the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is the universe is trying to give you what you're asking for. Rather that's money, opportunities, whatever. For some of you guys, again, I'm getting financial stability, but you're not going to find it this is all about how much faith you have in the universe and that they have your back and that you're moving in the right direction. Some of you guys, the holdup is you're trying to make it make sense before you move. And if you're trying to make it make sense, they're like, it's not going to make sense because this is an example. So like, let's say spirit, you're like, I really want this job. And spirit has put on you that, let's say you had a dream or just this feeling of you're an entrepreneur and you work from home. So spirit is like, okay, what we want you to do is start putting in your resume on LinkedIn. For you, you may be trying to come up with a plan on, oh, well, that's cool. They may be wanting me to do remote jobs and do whatever. And so I'm going to look for jobs that are similar to what I do, that are remote jobs, and then I'll go ahead and do my resume. And Spirit's like, we didn't ask you to do that. That's because that's not, what are you doing? And you're like, but you showed me that the end result is that I'm working from home, because how else am I going to work from home? And Spirit's like, mind your business. What we asked you to do is to put your resume on LinkedIn. So this is like, once you realize that you're trying to work out details because you need it to make sense to you, this is not what that type of lesson is. This is type of lesson in do what we're asking you to do and have faith in that. That's where the stability comes in at. Because do you trust yourself? Yes. Do you trust your spiritual team? Yes. That's all the control that you need, is the control in choosing to trust. Choosing to trust and act on that. That's all the control that you have. It's all the control you need, because they're operating in the 5D. You don't have access to the 5D without them, but they have full access to the 5D. So if we're a team, I'm not going to say that, Spirit. I don't know who around you or who resonates with this. I literally heard, let me pluck this chicken. And it felt like what it meant was, let me pluck the chicken. If your job is to cook the chicken, don't worry about how it gets to the state of being cooked. Let me do my job. My job is to pluck the feathers off the chicken. You're to cook it. So I don't need you trying to tell me what I need to do. Let me do what I do, and I'm going to let you do what you do. That's what Spirit's telling you. Spirit's like, we operate here in the 5D. You operate in the 3D. So we're telling you to do 3D type things. Fill out that resume, put it on LinkedIn. So example, you go ahead and put your resume on LinkedIn. You're like, I don't even know. They didn't even tell me to apply for certain jobs. I don't know. I'm just doing whatever. And this just example, it's like Spirit is guiding a particular recruiter or person who's looking for a particular thing, and they reach out to you, and the position is not remote, but you're like, I prayed about it. I feel like I'm supposed to at least hear what they have to say. And then when they're talking to you, they're like, hey, I know that we wanted you for this position, but after talking to you and your qualifications and this, that, and the third, we think you'll be really good for this other position, but it's remote. Is that going to be an issue for you? And you're like, OMG. Like, they don't want you to worry about the details. That's what your lesson is in right now. Okay. So there's co-creating that's happening. For the most part, I can honestly feel like that's not going to be a big issue for some of you. Okay. Because I feel like some of you guys have been doing soul searching, and you know that that's what Spirit wants you to do, is to let go and to let God, let go and let them do what they're trying to do. So I feel like for some of you guys, this is going to be easier than for others, because most of you guys are like, I totally get that. I understand that. I'm just trying to make it through to figure out what they want me to do, because it's a scary place, All right, let's see. All right. Okay. Sorry, I had to write that down. All right, let's use these. So we have Go the Distance. Okay. Go the Distance talks about something long term. Okay. Something going the distance. Let's see what this is about. Go the distance. Something that I heard, stamina. Go the distance. Why is go the distance here? Ooh. And I have the Strength card. Something is going to turn out better than you expected, but I don't know what. It's like piggybacking off the last card. This is something's going to turn out better than expected. But you have to hold on. And have patience and focus. 3 of Wands in reverse. Normally that's my lack of planning card, but I don't get the energy of a lack of planning here. I get the energy of I plan for it to happen this way, but I'm trusting you because it doesn't look like what I planned out is happening. But 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, it still looks like it's working out, but it's not working out in the way that I thought it was. My whole chair just vibrated. This is not a vibrating chair. That's weird. They're trying, okay, if you follow their instructions and do what they're asking you to do, you're going to find that the confusion and the chaos is very little. That's what they're trying to do. Whatever plan that you came up with, if you were to do that plan completely to a T, it comes with a lot of confusion and a lot of competition and a lot of chaos. They're trying to either have you bulldoze through it, or they're trying to take you on a detour. So there's less of, 8 of Wands. So Spirit is pretty much telling you like, yes, move this way, do this, but we're just going to have, outcome is still the same. What you're wanting, you're still going to get, but you're going to get it in a little bit of a different way because, we see you don't have to go through all this drama and chaos. You really don't. Unless you want to, Okay. So we have soulmates. Why is soulmates here, Spirit? Why is soulmates here? Ooh, so you may have some particular friends that you're going to be meeting up with or that you're celebrating with. Why is this? What are we celebrating? This may be the week that you're trying to figure out how to juggle your time between friends and have a good time and still stick to some type of routine. You want to be spontaneous, but still stick to some type of routine because you may be intuitively feeling like you're going to meet somebody or run into somebody. And I feel like you are correct with this Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys have a very strict schedule or you're trying to move in some type of schedule. Some of you guys may be guided to have fun and go a little bit off your daily routine or, eat at a different place or go hang out at a different place than what you normally do. And when you do that, you may end up running into someone. So it's giving, be open to the unexpected. Allow yourself to have a little fun, okay? Because you may meet somebody. For some of you guys, it's not a romantic person, but this is somebody that can help you when it comes to like some type of connecting or networking that you've been trying to do, whatever that means. Okay. All right. Fire. Fire. All right. So we have regeneration, imagine. And no place like home. All right, let's do that one first. No place like home. No place like home. for my fire sign placement. No place like home. No place like home. If I feel like you guys are going to be hanging out or celebrate. Okay. You guys may be receiving an unexpected invitation this week to hang out or go do something. These are going to be with a group of people that you fit in with or people that you haven't seen in a little bit of a minute. Yeah, they want you to go out and enjoy yourself. If it's not like a group of people, I just feel like there is somebody who has been trying to hold back. They may be reaching out, wanting to talk to you, but I feel like it's very unexpected. You're not expecting it. Or they say something that is very like, because for some of you guys, it's giving a friend or someone, it's like they may end up opening up to you and telling you how they feel. And I don't think that they have told you before, or asking you to go hang out or do something together at their home, or maybe they're coming to your home, but it's giving somebody feels as though they can feel comfortable with you. They feel at home with you. They feel like they fit in with you, or they just feel like you get them in some way. Okay, so I don't. Oh, I didn't write time. Oh no. Oh, pen. I need another. Oh, okay, because I'm about to say I need another pen because this one is running out. That's not good. It's not good. It's not good. You know what's not good? This daggone closet. This drawer. I need to clean this out. Good golly, Miss Molly. It's a bad time to try to clean it out now, but whatever. Okay. So that was No Place Like Home. And the next one is going to be Regeneration. What the? Oh, come on. Why is this? Okay. All right. Regeneration. 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 I knew it. This is somebody that you are no longer with. They could be an Aquarius placement. They don't have to be. Be careful of somebody trying to reconcile with you or get you to I just feel like it's somebody that was not very good to you, or that was sponging off you, or that spoke poorly of you. It's like they know that they don't have a leg to stand on as far as reconciling with you. Why do they want to reconcile with you? This is somebody that wants to reconcile with you, but it's like they know that it's nearly impossible because of what they said behind your back, and that they know that you found out about it, or how they moved forward after the breakup, or the way that they betrayed you. They know that it's going to be near to impossible for you to even want to give them a second chance or reconcile. Why do they even want to reconcile? Because that sounds stupid. Why do they even want to reconcile? Why do they want to reconcile? If they chose somebody else over you, I don't think it's working out very well with that situation. It's a lot of burden. It's a lot of responsibility. I also don't think. I also feel like this person may not be who they thought they were. So they feel like they got the poor end of the stick. I feel like they feel like it was a bad business deal. Like they cashed you in for Chuck E. Cheese coins when they thought it was real gold. You know, it's kind of giving the energy of somebody is burdened with the decision that they made because they thought that they were on the come up, making this decision, and it actually turned out to be an awful decision. So now they're wanting to come back in your direction, but the problem is that whatever they did, yes, I cannot make this up. 7 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. They're realizing that it would be in their best interest to reconcile with you or reconnect with you. This could also be somebody you have kids with or an Aries placement. It doesn't have to be a father figure, but this is somebody that knows they absolutely, positively did the absolute most when they really didn't have to. And they're not even really sure where to begin about doing, Temperance. I feel like they're trying to be patient, but it's the audacity for me. Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment. It's giving the energy of their hope. It's like they want, for some of them, they want to reconcile with you because of the financial security that they had with you. There's something going on with their money. It's not the greatest. There's something going on with their money. They regret a decision that they made, and they feel like the only way to get back on their feet financially is either reconciling with you or getting back on, good terms with you, especially if they were in a better financial position when they were with you. Take that information and do with what you will, because I know if that was me, you know what people say when they overcook their noogies. Tough noogies. Because what that got to do with, So Imagine talks about daydreaming and also talks about, illusions. Why is Imagine here for the fire sign placement? I know you lying. Just so I know I'm not tripping. Imagine. Yeah, I'm not tripping. I use 2 different cards. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Only take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let me clear. People are weird. Why is the Fool in reverse? Clarify, please. Ooh. Ooh, I knew it. I'm staying out of it after this. So we have somebody who is quietly trying to do things to manipulate the other person in order to bring them back closer to them. For some of you guys, this is just manipulation. For some of you guys, they're trying to affect your mind, make you believe, or you're doing this, what side of the fence you on, okay? But somebody here is trying to make somebody believe, that a relationship was always a positive thing. It was always a positive and healthy relationship. Rather, they're doing that with manipulation. Rather, they're doing that with spell work. Rather, they're doing that with just manifestation work and manipulation. I don't know. It doesn't even matter to me, because with Imagine in this card, it talks about illusions. It talks about manifestation. Somebody is trying to manifest somebody to think more positively about a connection than what it actually was. The reason being, they want the other person to feel excited when they decide to reach out to them. Okay. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, and Three of Wands, they have intentions of reaching out and they want the outcome that they're looking for to be a positive one. But we have the Fool in reverse. This is somebody that they're not thinking about, like they're doing something and they're I don't really it's like leaving reality behind. Sometimes when I get that card, it's giving me somebody that, because I have the Fool card with the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So it's making me feel like this is somebody that knows that this isn't a good idea, but they're still convincing themselves that this is worth a shot. I feel like with this Page of Wands, pages, they're not just communication. They represent children, or they represent like newer energy, or like a student. And intuitively, I just get an energy of somebody, because the Page of Wands fell out right on top of the Magician. It's giving me the energy of somebody who's very new at manifestation or spell work or whatever they're doing. Even if they've been doing this for the longest, it is a particular type of, with the Ace of Pentacles, that's the potential of something. So it's giving, I've never really tried anything quite like this before, but I kind of confident that I know enough to know what I'm doing to get the job done. And the Fool card in reverse, I don't think they do. 6 of Wands, I do feel like they're going to be exposed for this in some way, because all of this is representing imagine. They're imagining the best outcome, but I have the 8 of Swords with the 10 of Swords. It's not going to end well. It's going to backfire on them. They're not ready for this, or maybe you're too protected, or maybe they've just been doing this for so long. The 8 of Swords, I know that represents like trapped in your mind, feeling trapped, playing the victim, blah, blah. But I get an energy of somebody that cannot see outside of themselves, somebody that cannot see that there's so many other factors and things to consider besides just, well, I think I'm strong enough and I think I'm pretty good at this and this is my thing. You know, there's so much more to consider that they're not considering, because they're not really seeing outside of themselves. They're like in their own head. And again, it's representing imagine. So just be careful, guys, okay? Because if you are having off and on fond memories of somebody that you know that you're not the fondest of, or you know that you don't have fond memories of, there's probably a reason. Make sure that you're staying on top of your prayers and that sort of thing. Again, this does not have to be spell work. It could be manifestation work. All I know is that somebody is taking a chance because, like I said, Knight of Wands, 3 of Wands, that's a 4 of Wands. Somebody wants something to come together. Page of Swords. So they're spying on you to find out when is it a good time to take this leap, to come together, because what they want is an outcome where you're okay with talking to them again, connecting with them again. But remember the previous card of regeneration, whether this is a friend or a loved one or an ex. This is somebody that knows that with the 7, what was it? The 7 of Swords and all those cards, and the Page of Swords was in reverse. It's giving, they know that you don't have anything but negative memories. It's either the way they talked about you afterwards, the way that they left the situation, the way that they betrayed you. They know that they don't have a right, or that they're not going to be received in the most positive way, even if they're coming in with an apology. So this is somebody that just feels like they are justified in evening the playing field by manipulating your energy, or, you know, doing something, you know, and sending it to you as far as making you remember things that are not necessarily the reality of things, you know. King of Swords, it gives a very quiet power, somebody who likes to be in power, or their intention is to take control of a situation, but very quietly. The page of the King of Swords, he's extremely smart. He's very intelligent. He knows exactly what he's doing and how he does it. And he's very intellectual, and he feels justified in doing the things that he does, even if they are very cutting and brutal and, to the point. He feels like he is justified in doing so. So take all of this for what it is. Okay. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below if this resonates with you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.